In the famed words of baseball great Reggie Jackson, you can't steal second and keep one foot on first. It has been my experience that while not always welcomed or comfortable, falling forward into the unknown has given me some of the greatest gifts of my life. When I was 18 years old, I packed a suitcase and my hockey bag, nervously boarded a plane, and headed to Syracuse, New York for university. A culmination of hard work, supportive parents, and coaches allowed me to chase my dream, my ultimate goal, a Division I scholarship to play hockey in the U.S. I showed up to our first captain's practice, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, only to find out that my helmet had not survived the flight over. If you know hockey, we're superstitious, and the helmet is the last thing you put on. So at this point, I was fully dressed in my gear and not sure what was going to happen to this captain's practice. We ended up finding a relic that was pulled out of the lost and found. It was not a fashion statement, and it did obstruct my sight line of the puck. So if you can imagine how good I was, it was a sight to see. As my teammates proclaimed years later, their confidence in my abilities after that first practice was questionable. No one spoke of this at the time. A new helmet, and 3 weeks later, I was standing on the blue line, being announced over the intercom as a first-line starter. It was the first game in our program's history and my first game as a Syracuse Orange, and that honor had not gone unnoticed. What I classified at the time as fears, butterflies, and a lump in my throat, I later classified as excitement for what was to come. 9 seconds into our shift, I leaned into a rebound, and the puck found the back of the net. I celebrated with my team, sliding into the corner in disbelief and shock, and I couldn't get the smile off my face. I scored my first goal that day, and I also scored our program's first goal in history. 4 years later, I served as a captain on our team, graduated with a bachelor's degree, and reluctantly made the move back to Lethbridge. Since then, I have seen a transition in my life away from being the player to being the coach. I partner with my clients to provide them with the necessary skills, tools, and foundation on which they're able to build upon and step out into their own ice. Without clients, I'm unable to do what I love, which is to help Canadians identify and achieve their financial goals and dreams. Working at IG Wealth Management as an advisor has given me a fantastic opportunity, an opportunity to help and serve others. Although if you would have met me 5 years ago and asked me if being an advisor was in my repertoire, I would have laughed and even balked at the suggestion. Public speaking, vulnerability, and a fluctuating income were the top on my least favorable career traits. However, I did step out onto that ice, and to my surprise, it hasn't cracked. And client meetings continue to be the best part of my day. However, as all teams and coaches know, we can't do it alone. Throughout my evolution as an advisor and leader, I have been a member of BNI Elevate. I also serve as an assistant coach for a junior women's hockey team here in Lethbridge, and I'm on the Audit and Finance Committee for the YMCA board. As of September, I decided to lean in once more, and I joined a fantastic group of people in Dynamically speaking Toastmasters. I'm filled with anticipation as I look to the future, adding an associate to my team, having a family, and being open to new ways on how to steal second.